Welcome to Kishalaya Adarsh Shiksha Niketan online class. Dear students, this is Mr. Ubaidul Haq. My educational qualification is B. Honours MA in English from the University of Chittagong. I am assistant teacher in English at Kishalaya Adarsh Shiksha Niketan. Dear students, my mobile number and email address are given here. Dear students, you know that our regular classes have been suspended since 17 March 2020. Instead of regular class, I have been here to give you an online class before you about completing sentence of class 9 and 10 from English second paper. Dear students, do you know what sentence is? What is sentence? Sentence is a group of words which make a clear sense. For example, education is the backbone of a nation. Knowledge is power. Education defines our sensibilities. These all are the examples of sentences. What is completing sentence? In completing sentence, one part of sentence is given and another part of sentence has to be completed. Here you can see that some exercises are given. In each of these sentences, one part of sentence has been given and another part of sentence has to be completed. Dear students, let us practice these exercises. Please pay attention to number 1. If you study attentively, which tense is you study attentively? Here you is the subject and study is the present form of verb. We know that subject plus present form of verb. If there is subject plus present form of verb, that is present indefinite tense. So you study attentively is present indefinite tense. If there is present indefinite tense after if, the correct tense to use is future indefinite tense. The formula is given here. You can see that number 1, if plus present indefinite plus future indefinite. If you study attentively, then what will be the answer? If you study attentively, you will pass the exam. You will pass the exam. It is not the only answer. You can use another meaningful clause to make a complete sentence. You can also use, if you study attentively, you will do well in the exam. Or if you study attentively, you will cut a good figure in the exam. Or if you study attentively, you will make a brilliant result in the exam. Number 2, if he worked hard, which tense is he worked hard? Here work is the first form of verb. If there is any first form of verb, that is first indefinite tense. If plus first indefinite tense. What rule should be used? If there is if plus first indefinite tense, the formula is given here. If plus first indefinite plus subject plus would or could plus base form of verb. So what will be the another part of the sentence, or what will be the answer? If he worked hard, he would shine in life. He would shine in life. You can also use another meaningful clause. You can use, if you worked hard, you could prosper in life, or you would prosper in life. Then number 3, if you had gone, which tense is given here? You is the subject, had plus past participle form. This is the formula of past perfect tense. So past perfect tense has been used after if. If there is past perfect tense after if, the formula or the structure to follow is number 3. If plus past perfect plus subject plus would have or could have plus past participle form of verb. So what will be the answer? If you had gone, you could have solved the problem. You could have solved the problem, or you could have done the work, or you could have completed the work. Then number 4, if I were rich. Here the structure after if is subject plus where plus extension. If there is subject plus where plus extension, the rule to follow is number 5. If plus subject plus where plus subject plus would plus base form of verb. If I were rich, what will be the answer? If I were rich, I would help the poor. I would help the poor. Dear students, which number it is? I have done number 4. Then come to the number 5. Had I been there. If there is had plus subject plus past participle form verb, the structure to follow is had plus subject plus V3 plus subject plus would have or could have plus past participle form of verb. What will be the answer? Had I been there, I could have solved the problem. This one may be the answer of these questions. I could have solved the problem. Then next one. It is high time. After it is high time, we use past indefinite tense. The rule is here. It is time plus subject plus past form of verb. That means past indefinite tense. It is high time. I did the work. Any meaningful past indefinite tense clause can be used here. It is high time I did the work, or it is high time I solved the problem, or it is high time we changed our eating habits. Then come to the next one, number 7. I wish. Subject plus wish. If there is subject plus wish, the correct tense to follow is past indefinite tense. So what will be the answer? I wish I sang. Then number 8. The same rule will be applicable here. Subject plus fancy plus past indefinite. I fancy, I sang. It may be the answer of that sentence. Then number 9. 5 years have passed since. Which tense is 5 years have passed? You see that 5 years is subject, have auxiliary verb, past is the past participle form of verb. This is present perfect tense. If there is present perfect tense before since, then the correct tense to use after since is past indefinite tense. 5 years have passed since. Any meaningful past indefinite tense clause should be used here. 5 years have passed since I saw you. I saw you. Then number 10. 5 years passed. Which tense is 5 years passed? 5 years passed is past indefinite tense because past form of verb is given here, which is past. If there is past indefinite tense before since, the correct tense to use after it is past perfect tense. So what will be the answer? 5 years passed since I had seen you. I had seen you. Any other meaningful clause may also be used. Then Come to the next one. Since he came. Here past indefinite tense has been used after since. There is a rule that since plus past indefinite plus present perfect. Since plus you can write down the rule. Since plus past indefinite plus present perfect. Since I am writing in short plus past indefinite plus present perfect. Since he came, I have been happy or I have become happy. Any other meaningful clause may also be its answer. Then the next one, number 12. He talks as though. If there is present tense before as though or as if, the correct tense to use is past indefinite tense. He talks as though he knew everything. He knew everything. Then number 13. He talks. Which tense is he talks? Talk is the first form of verb, so it is past indefinite tense. If there is past indefinite tense before as if or as though, the correct tense to follow after it is past perfect tense. He talked as if he had known everything. We can write he had known everything. Or you can say that he had been mad, or he had been a poet, or he had been a singer. Then number 14. He came with a view to. With a view to plus ing form of verb. You can note down this formula. He came with a view to. With a view to means with the purpose of. He came with a view to. After with a view to, we use ing form of verb. With a view to plus ing form of verb. So what will be the answer? He came with a view to solving the problem. With a view to solving the problem. I am writing here. Solving the problem. After with a view to, look for what to, get used to, be used to, object to, confess to, admit to. We use ing form of verb. Also, after cannot help, could not help, would you mind, we use ing form of verb. Then the next one, number 15. It is I who. Here, who is the relative pronoun? What does who indicate? Who indicates I. So the verb will be in light of I. It is I who am guilty. Who am guilty. Here the verb has been used in light of the subject I. If there is relative pronoun, the verb must be in light of the noun or pronoun before it, which indicates it. Then come to the next one, number 16. They came here in order that. If there is in order that or so that, the structure to follow is subject plus can or could plus base form of verb. So what will be the answer? They came here in order that. In order that they could solve the problem. They could solve the problem. Any other meaningful clause will also do. They could solve the problem. Or you can say they could do the work, or they could do the sum, or they could appear at the exam. Which number has been done? Then come to the next one, number 17. Work first less. If there is less in any sentence, the structure to follow after it is subject plus should plus base form of verb. The rules are given here. Rule number 15. Less plus first subject plus should plus base form of verb. So what will be the answer? Work first less. You should miss the train, or you should miss the bus, or you should miss the class. You should miss the bus. Then number 18. Unless you study attentively. That means if you do not study attentively. The rule of if will be applicable here, because unless means if not. So here unless plus present indefinite plus future indefinite. Unless you study attentively, you will fail in the exam. You will fail in the exam, or you cannot do well in the exam. You will fail in the exam. You can use any other meaningful clause. Then come to the next one. What is done? It is a part of a proverb. What is done? There is no rule of proverb. Proverb have to be memorized. What is done cannot be undone. This is the proverb. What is done cannot be undone. That means what is done is done. Then the next one, Allah helps those who. This is also a proverb. Allah helps those who help themselves. That means Allah is helpful to them, who are helpful to themselves. Allah helps those who help themselves. Then number 21. He is poor but. If there is but, the opposite clause should be used. He is poor but he is honest. The answer is very easy. He is poor but he is honest. Or he is poor but he is gentle. Or he is poor, he does not commit in any harmful activity. Then number 22. You will not pass the exam. Which tense is it? You will not pass the exam. Here subject plus will plus not plus base form verb. This is future indefinite tense. If there is future indefinite tense, you have to use meaningful clause before it with conjunction. What will be the answer? You will not pass the exam if you do not study. If you do not study, you will not pass the exam. That means if plus present indefinite plus future indefinite tense. Then 23. Hardly had I reached the station. Dash. There is a rule that hardly plus past perfect plus before plus first indefinite. So what will be the answer? Hardly had I reached the station, then the train left. So the answer will be then the train left. Another meaningful clause can also be its answer. Then number 24. No sooner had we reached the station. The formula is no sooner plus past perfect plus then plus past indefinite. Another formula is that scarcely plus past perfect plus when plus past indefinite. Number 24. No sooner had we reached the station, then the train left. Then number 25. Scarcely had the teacher entered the classroom. If there is scarcely, the linker when should be used. Scarcely had the teacher entered the classroom when the student stood up. You may write down the answer. Then number 26. The news that is not true. Here a meaningful clause should be used. The news that you heard. Is not true. That means you heard a false news. Then number 27. This is the same mistake. We say make mistake, but do wrong. So in light of the sentence, we have to use a suitable phrase. This is the same mistake you have made. Here you cannot write or use you have done. Make mistake is a phrase. That means to do wrong. This is the same mistake you made. Then number 28. I shall go to bed after. If there is future indefinite tense before after, then the correct tense to use after it is present perfect. I shall go to bed after I have done the work. I have done the work. You can also use another meaningful clause. Then come to the next one. He was playing while. There is a structure that past continuous plus while plus past continuous plus while plus past continuous. So what will be the answer? He was playing while I was studying, or he was playing while I was writing, or he was playing while I was sleeping. Any meaningful clause may be used here. Then come to the next one. He had done the work before. There is a structure that past perfect plus before plus past indefinite. If there is past perfect tense before the word before or before the linker before the linker before. If there is first perfect tense before the linker before, the correct tense to use after it is past indefinite tense. Then what will be the answer of this question? He had done the work before you came. You came or you went. You can use any meaningful clause. Dear students, today I have discussed completing sentence and 30 exercises of completing sentence. In next class, I will discuss board question of completing sentence. You will collect board question paper and get ready for the next class. Thank you very much for watching my lecture. See you later.